At the beginning of his F1 career, Daniel Ricciardo dated Gemma Boscovic, a girl he met in college, but Ricciardo and Boscovic parted ways in 2016 for unspecified reasons. He was later linked to Heidi Berger. Why did Ricciardo and Boscovic part ways in 2016? Who is Daniel dating now? Stay tuned to find out all the important unanswered questions we need answered. First up, when and how did Daniel Ricciardo and Gemma Boscovic start dating? Gemma Boscovic had a long-term relationship with Daniel Ricciardo. Gemma was born on the 11th of December 1989 in Perth, Western Australia. Miss Boscovic's parents and siblings have lived away from the public eye. They began dating in high school. Daniels usually guards his privacy and makes an effort to keep his loved ones, friends, and Boscovic out of the spotlight. She was enchanted by Daniel's kindness and wit. They started hanging out more often, so she grew to enjoy his company. When Daniel worked up the courage to ask Gemma out for the year 12 ball, the couple realized that things were serious. But on the eve of the new F1 season, he revealed their close friendship was one of the main factors keeping him grounded. In an exclusive interview with the Sunday Herald-Sun, he expressed, quote, "I've known her for a fair few years now, so it's nice to have someone from home who is there." Gemma Boscovic and Daniel Ricciardo never tied the knot. They were just partners for the entirety of their relationship. Many more probably wondered why this couple never took the next step. It's a mystery to us too. Daniel and Gemma don't have any kids together either. Next up, why did Daniel and Gemma break up? Things escalated quickly and Gemma knew that she had made the right choice. Daniel wasn't just progressing in his career. The couple's love goals were being met and the two became inseparable very soon. He even moved in with him and the two were having a time of their lives in Monaco. However, the fall from grace was brutal for this young couple. Nobody knew what went wrong, and one fine day in 2016, they announced that they had seen enough of each other. Gemma Boscovic and Daniel Ricciardo had separated. There might be another reason behind the split. Daniel Ricciardo has struggled to deliver top draw performances since joining McLaren. After enjoying tremendous success, he declined to 8th place in the F1 standings. After 5 races so far, his teammate Lando Norris was titled 3rd in the other McLaren car. Both of them parted ways, probably to focus on their careers. It also was reported that Gemma had moved on from him and had started dating someone else. Next off, what are some of the achievements of Daniel Ricciardo? Daniel Ricciardo advanced towards Formula 1 through Red Bull's Young Driver program in their F1 team in 2014. He was successful in winning 3 races in his first year at the top level. In 2009, he won the British F3 Championship. The following year, he moved up to Formula Renault 3.5. He suffered a setback late in the season when his car flipped over at Silverstone, which caused him to finish 2 points behind the champion, Mikael Alishin. In both 2009 and 2010, Ricciardo participated in the postseason rookie test for Red Bull. For 2011, he continued in Formula Renault 3.5, but he balanced it with a growing number of F1 commitments. This included taking part in Toro Rosso's Friday morning practice sessions, a sister organization to Red Bull. Ricciardo joined the defending champions in 2014 as their hold on the championship was waning. Ricciardo's 5th place finish was in the standings was realistically on the championship was waning. Ricciardo's 5th place finish in the standings was realistically the best outcome possible because Ferrari improved in 2017, demoting Red Bull to the 3rd best team once more. Verstappen had a rocky start to his 2nd full year at Red Bull in 2018, but Ricciardo was in fantastic shape. He avenged his lost Monaco victory from 2 years prior by winning 2 of the first 6 races, and he appeared to be a title contender. Next up, what makes Daniel Ricciardo so popular? Daniel Ricciardo is undoubtedly one of the most notable drivers in the Formula 1 world. The Australian is well known for his easygoing demeanor, sense of humor, and driving prowess. He has progressed through the various levels of the sport over the years to become successful. In addition to his talent, Ricciardo is a driver on the grid who is in high demand. He's currently one of the drivers with the largest fan base worldwide and is unquestionably a fan favorite. The driver's openness and sincerity endear him to his admirers, who find him very endearing. The 33-year-old is also well known for having one of the most attractive faces on the grid right now. Ricciardo was destined to become highly sought after due to his attractiveness, talent, stardom, and charm. As a result, it comes as no surprise that the Australian has a lengthy dating history. So, let's learn about all the wonderful women he has dated thus far, or whom it has been rumored. Next off, when did Ricciardo start dating the famous Jessica Gomez? Jessica Gomez is a Sydney resident who was born to parents of different nationalities. The 37-year-old has built a thriving career for herself in the modeling industry. She shot to fame after being famously featured in Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue for 8 years running. She has served as a professional model for some of the biggest brands in the world, such as LG and Hyundai. Additionally, Gomez has served as the cover girl for numerous esteemed publications, including Victoria's Secret and Vogue. She is unquestionably one of the most well-known figures in the field. Ricciardo and she attempted to hide their romance as a result, but it was discovered. According to reports, they reportedly began dating in December 2018. The rumors were so widely spread that Daniel Ricciardo himself addressed them, so in order to address the rumors, Ricciardo went to the media in February 2019. Nothing, he said, was happening between him and Gomez. Next up, when did Ricciardo announce that he was in love with Heidi Berger? Stunning. Heidi Berger is the daughter of the renowned McLaren and Ferrari F1 driver Gerard Berger. Her father was a 10-time race champion, and Daniel always wanted to be just like him. The 25-year-old, on the other hand, is a famous model working for many brands. She's of Portuguese and Australian ancestry. In 2021, she was initially connected to Ricciardo. There were no posts or stories to support the two's relationship at the time. However, Ricciardo made his relationship public for the first time through Instagram Official in August 2022. Then, he also admitted in an interview with Fitzy and Whippa, "Yeah, mate, I'm in love. I've got a good thing going on, so I've got a good life balance right now." Fans were relieved to learn that Daniel Ricciardo is doing well despite obstacles in his professional life. He added that Berger Sr., who was one of the early motorsports heroes, was a fascinating conversationalist. Quote, "When I was young, man, I followed F1 since I was a kid, and I had a Berger hat," Ricciardo expressed. The McLaren team terminated the Perth native's contract a year early, replacing him with fellow countryman Oscar Piastri, leaving him without an F1 contract for 2023, although Ricciardo claims his relationship helped him maintain a laid-back attitude. He is still unsure whether he will sign a contract with another team to compete on the grid next season. Quote, "I think love eliminates stress. Yeah, absolutely," he articulated. Next up, why did McLaren decide to split with Daniel Ricciardo? Daniel Ricciardo and McLaren split at the end of the Formula One season after a buyout was negotiated with the Australian in the final year of his contract. Ricciardo had the option to take his place at McLaren until 2023, but through 35 races, his performance has been lackluster. Despite winning at Monza in September of last year, Ricciardo's been outperformed by teammate Lando Norris nearly every race weekend. Ricciardo did, however, give McLaren its first F1 victory since 2012 at that race. With McLaren, the 33-year-old Ricciardo has only earned 19 points and one podium. This season, Norris has 76 points and one podium finish. "This will be my last year with McLaren. Obviously, we put in a lot of effort on both sides, but it just hasn't worked the way we wanted. So the teams decided to make a change for next year," Ricciardo said in a video message posted to his social media platforms. In May, McLaren boss Zak Brown acknowledged that Ricciardo's position was precautious and said that there were mechanisms through which the driver and team might part ways before the 2023 season. Since Ricciardo had the option for the following season, the mechanism actually worked as a buyout. Initial reports claimed that Ricciardo wanted more than $20 million to leave the team early, but it's thought that McLaren only paid $15 million to get the deal over with. It wouldn't be an exaggeration to say that Daniel Ricciardo is currently one of Australia's most watched sports people. However, his success in finding a partner has not been the same as his success in the racing field. Do you think he's planning to tie the knot? Is Heidi his ultimate love? Make sure to let us know your thoughts down below. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one.